Hey, what's up, you little freaks? How's it going? So I got another idea into my head and I want to make it come to life. So I've been seeing a lot of Zodiac themed things all over the internet, and a lot of people have been doing the Zodiac makeup, and I want to take that to the next level and make all of that super insanely scary and gory because I like scary things. And I might make this a series, but I might not. I am terrified of commitment, so please do not pressure me into doing all of them because I might not. And with that being said, today I'm going to be doing Leo because that is my sign. And yeah, that's it. Let's get right into it. But before we get started, today's shout out is going to Melanie Arisa. Go ahead and follow this little freak, you guys. So to get it started, I decided to glue down my eyebrows, and then I used some concealer to hide the ends of the brows that I glued down. And on top of that, I drew some angry lion brows, making them go up. And then I went in with some brown eyeshadow to make, a cat eye kind of thing, but with eyeshadow instead of eyeliner. So I mapped out the general shape with a lighter brown, and after that, I went in with a darker shade and shaded all around the edges, made that nice little wing, and went into my lower lash line as well. And I also made the little tip in the corner of my eye that I usually do with eyeliner, but I did it with eyeshadow instead. And of course, nothing is complete without some lashes. I'm using lashes from Fire Vixen. They have some really nice ones, and I just popped those bad boys on. And since I trim my lashes to fit my eye, the part that I trimmed off, I glued to the bottom of my eye, And since I'm making myself look like a cat, I wanted to do the cat lips as well, so I just concealed my lower lip. And then using the brown from my CC Beauty palette, I just shaded in my upper lip and did the little alt trend type of thing by outlining it with black and smudging that into the lip as well. And then after that, using that same brown, I went up from my lip, connecting it to my nose and filling in the nose as well to make it look like a cat. Love that. And then it was finally time to sketch out the claw marks. And I started off with a brown shade. Once again, I use it because it's so easy to erase if you make a mistake. And I just started sketching out different cuts of different lengths and sizes on my face and a little on my chest. And it's finally time for the liquid latex. I did the cuts in two different ways, so I'll do my best to describe the two ways that I did them in. And please remember to put your face out of your hair, or hair out of your face. That's what I meant to say. So the first way to do the cut is to apply liquid latex all over the entire area of where the cuts should be. And then using a semi-sharp object such as tweezers, outline the direction of where the initial cut will be. And apply more latex as necessary to make it a little thicker and easier to peel off later. And then the second way to do the cuts is to only go around the outline and leaving the middle of the cut blank instead of just applying latex all over it. That way it's easier to peel off, but at the same time it's also super easy to peel off the entire strip of latex. So make sure you have enough extra latex on the sides of it so when you peel it off it still stays on your face. And then after the latex was dry, I went over it with foundation and powder as well. I always go over latex with powder. It makes it not sticky, easier to paint later, and just makes everything a lot nicer. And after that was done, I started peeling up the already made cuts with tweezers, and I made them bigger with scissors as well. If you do use scissors around your face, please be extremely careful, as I was being. But I do not recommend using scissors around your face, just letting y'all know. And then I basically did the same thing for my face as well. I went over the cuts with powder and I started peeling them up. The scissors were not really necessary for this part because the cuts were already pre-made since we went around the outline. But the problem with this is that I started peeling up some of the strips, the whole strips of latex, so I had to keep reapplying latex as I was making it peel. And then using a smaller brush, I applied foundation all over the liquid latex and went over it with powder once again to make it blend into my skin. And after all of that was done, it was time to paint all the cuts. I went in with some brown and some red from the CC Beauty palette, and I just started filling in all the cuts. And I made them lighter in the middle and darker towards the edges. I did the same thing for my face and for my chest as well. And now it is finally time to put the blood on. I'm using Blood by Maron and just, putting that bad boy right into every single cut that I made. And then the liquid latex came off and I was really sad, so I had to reapply the latex again. But that's fine. I just kept going with the blood. And yeah. After that, I took some red on to the same brush and just started making the outer edges of the cuts a little messy. I am staying really, really close to the original cuts, not going too far away because that's going to make it too messy. We want a nice clean cut because, it was like claws. And I applied some more blood, and that was basically all of the look. Oh yeah, and I did a few little dots for the little cat whisker things, and that's it. Alright, so I popped a white contact in, and this is the final look for Leo. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And feel free to leave a like, a comment, subscribe, whatever. No pressure though. And you guys have an amazing day. Roar.